Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Cornhuskers will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground. They're ready for this one. The booth's close. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're testing the right side here. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0 Illinois.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Banks. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The give to the tailback. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he kicked. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Real
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
From the gun, Give on the inside. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, he's looking for more.
The Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. He makes a grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhusker! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What a number.
Extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stops at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'll try to get outside. Open space at the 25. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Husker! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. They wanted to get that ball to the outside quickly, and it just about went the other way. It'll be 2nd down. Motion from the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the ground with the back. Bulls his way forward. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
He'll work his way down to the 28. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Wants to pass. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Altmaier. Safe completion on the screen. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Bryant. And he's brought down after a nice game. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is good.
That makes the score. Nebraska 28-6.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Take this one away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
Love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield. They're usually blocking so much. Nice job with the little play action. Slide him, give him the rock.
Running back searching for a hole. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm, I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, Little Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like having it. Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble because unless I'm reading that scoreboard wrong, that does not look very good. They're trailing by 18 to Ball State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Husker! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw it again. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dixon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on first down. fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick pass on the fly motion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. They took it 71 yards down the field.
That makes the score Nebraska 42, Illinois 13.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first two quarters in Lincoln. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep.
It's so hard because when they run jet sweeps, they don't always give them the football, and then you got to worry about other stuff. But great job focusing on your keys, seeing the jet sweep, pulling the trigger, going and getting the speed started.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Coming after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable.
And he breaks into the open. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, one of the reasons this
continues to fight for yards. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Spits it out to the back. Got his man down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It'll be a draw. Nice move to keep moving. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Powers through. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's McCray. Runs through a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
3rd and short now from their own 48. It's a draw. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. Steamrolls his way ahead. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he got loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Huskers are flying down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Iowa. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's Dixon. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Running to the left. Runs through the tackle. Sweet cut there. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Huskers are threatening on first and goal. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Illinois, 13.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
He makes a catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Cornhuskers.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskers! And the route is on. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
63, Illinois, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Feeling some heat. Looking down the middle. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Right back to the well. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.